In the early 20th century, the world of physics was being rewritten. Old certainties, Newton's clockwork universe, were giving way to the strange, mysterious realm of the very small quantum mechanics. At the heart of this revolution was a man whose imagination was as bold as his mathematics. A man named Erwin Schrödinger. Erwin Schrödinger was born in 1887 in Vienna, a city of music, art, and intellectual ferment. From a young age, he was fascinated by the mysteries of nature. He studied physics at the University of Vienna, where he immersed himself in mathematics, philosophy, and the emerging questions of quantum theory. I cannot seriously believe in quantum jumps of electrons. Physics must be continuous, Schrödinger once reflected. Even then, Schrödinger questioned the foundations of his field, a trait that would define his career. In 1926, Schrödinger unveiled one of the most important equations in physics, the Schrödinger equation. This mathematical formula describes how quantum states evolve over time, a cornerstone of modern physics. Unlike his peers, Schrödinger imagined the quantum world not as particles jumping randomly, but as waves, smooth, continuous, and elegant. His vision bridged mathematical rigor with philosophical reflection, making him one of the most thoughtful minds of the quantum revolution. Yet Schrödinger is perhaps best remembered for a thought experiment that would capture the imagination of generations. The Schrödinger's cat paradox. Imagine a cat placed in a sealed box, along with a radioactive atom and a vial of poison triggered by its decay. According to quantum mechanics, until we observe the system, the cat is simultaneously alive and dead. This was not meant to frighten us, but to highlight the strange, paradoxical nature of quantum theory, and to question what we truly mean by reality. It is a misconception to believe that the cat is literally both alive and dead, Schrödinger later clarified. The paradox is meant to challenge our assumptions about measurement and observation. Beyond equations, Schrödinger was a man of curiosity and controversy. He was deeply interested in philosophy, biology, and consciousness, publishing the influential book What is Life? In 1944, which would inspire generations of geneticists, including Watson and Crick. He believed that science and philosophy are inseparable and often asked the deeper questions. What is life? What is reality? How do we as observers shape the universe we measure? His life was not without turmoil. Political upheaval forced him to leave Austria in 1933, moving through Oxford, Dublin, and beyond. Yet, his mind remained free, always exploring, questioning, imagining. But Schrödinger's journey did not end with physics alone. In his later years, he returned to Austria after years of exile, carrying with him both honors and controversy. In Dublin, he founded the Institute for Advanced Studies, shaping a new generation of scientists. Yet illness followed him. Tuberculosis plagued him throughout his life, and in his final years, it weakened him deeply. Even as his body failed, his mind remained restless. He turned increasingly to philosophy and the study of consciousness, searching for unity between science and spirit. In 1944, his book What is Life? Planted seeds that would blossom into one of the greatest scientific discoveries of the 20th century, the structure of DNA. Watson and Crick later admitted that Schrödinger's vision had inspired their quest. When he passed away in 1961 in Vienna, at the age of 73, Schrödinger left behind more than equations. He left questions. Questions about life, death, and the mysterious fabric of reality itself. Erwin Schrödinger left a legacy that continues to shape physics, biology, and philosophy. His wave mechanics remain foundational to quantum theory. His philosophical insights spark debates that stretch far beyond the laboratory. The cat in the box, once a playful thought experiment, now symbolizes the strange, beautiful mystery of the quantum world. And through it, Schrödinger reminds us that curiosity, imagination, courage, and thought can reshape how we see reality itself. In the quantum universe, certainty is fleeting and paradox is ever present. Yet, through Schrödinger's vision, we glimpse the elegance underlying the chaos, the waves behind the particles, the questions behind the answers. The task is not to see the world as it is, but to see it as it might be. Paraphrasing Schrödinger's spirit, if you found inspiration in Schrödinger's mind and the mysteries of quantum mechanics, subscribe to explore more stories of history's greatest thinkers, visionaries, and explorers of the unknown.